Good evening. I'm Sophia Arena, Texpatriate staff writer and Houston correspondent, and this is our special week in review covering the past 2 weeks. First and foremost, the governor's race saw the emergence of a flashpoint issue with payday lending reform. Controversy erupted last week when the El Paso Times first reported that the chairman of the Texas Finance Commission, a man named William White, who also presides over payday lending regulations, is actually a senior official in such a firm. Immediately, State Senator Wendy Davis, the presumptive Democratic nominee for governor, slammed the revelation as continued evidence of Rick Perry's allegedly corrupt tenure as governor and demanded White's resignation. Attorney General Greg Abbott, the Republican frontrunner for governor, quickly slammed Davis for alleged hypocrisy, pointing out that she in fact voted for White to be confirmed in his incumbent position. Davis's campaign also made a painful blunder in using erroneous numbers in an attack on her opponent, over-evaluating the amount of money he has received from payday lenders by over 4. In county news, Judge Dennis Pratt was no-billed by a grand jury following allegations of corruption and altering time records in her court. Pratt will not, however, get off easy as she has already drawn 4 Republican primary opponents. Noah M. Horowitz also recently covered the primary election in Senate District 15. Longtime incumbent Senator John Whitmire will be facing attorney Damian LaCroix in the Democratic primary in the heavily liberal district. Horowitz published fairly lengthy profiles of both candidates. In local news, Anise Parker was inaugurated for a third and final term, as was City Controller Ronald Green. A new city council also took office, including 6 new council members. In her inauguration speech, Parker talked about leading the city into the future and provided specifics such as non-discrimination ordinance, structural protections against hurricanes, and continued repairs of the city's roads and drainage systems. Speaking of Parker, she recently announced her intention to wed her longtime partner in California. The city council also welcomed new leadership in part. Mayor Pro Tem Ed Gonzalez was selected for another term in the leadership position, but Jerry Davis became the new Vice Mayor Pro Tem, replacing C.O. Bradford. The recent policy change over municipal same-sex benefits ended up in federal court this week as well. The policy, which requires the City of Houston to offer full spousal benefits to the same-sex spouses of municipal employees if the marriages were entered into where gay marriage was legal. Local Republicans sued to block these benefits, claiming they were illegal. A local Republican district judge thereafter blocked enforcement of the benefits. Just this week, this case was removed into federal court, and a federal judge ordered the benefits may continue while litigation is pending. The issue, which revolves around the question of if municipalities should recognize out-of-state gay marriages, could very well make it to the Supreme Court. As 2013 officially ended, one could make the argument that the 2015 municipal campaign officially began. Among the candidates noted for next year's election will be council members such as Stephen Costello, Ed Gonzalez, and Oliver Pennington. Others such as Chris Bell, Adrian Garcia, Sue Lovell, and Sylvester Turner were also mentioned. Texpatriate also published a couple of editorials in the past weeks. First, we noted best and worst members of the City Council. Stephen Costello, Jerry Davis, and Melissa Noriega rounded out the top members, while Helena Brown, James Rodriguez, and Andrew Burks rounded out the bottom. We named Jack Christie as our bull of the Bagby, meaning that we believed he was an enormously divisive figure who contributed equal good and bad to the council. We also declared Anise Parker our Person of the Year. In making the selection over larger statewide figures such as Ted Cruz or Wendy Davis, we noted the unbelievable importance of Parker's stewardship over Houston and how much it will affect this city for generations to come. This is Texpatriate's Week in Review.